Hey guys, it's M4J here, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. It's been a couple of weeks since I last played the game, so you'll have to bear with me as I get back up to speed. I've just had a quick look around the map to see what I was up to, and yeah, I kind of remember everything that we were doing. Basically, we have a little logistic network that we're starting to set up using horse-drawn carriages. So, for example, we have Chipping Norton grain, which is this one here. It picks up from the farm, delivers to the food processing plant, and then, whoops, sorry, whacked my microphone already. That's a good start. Then we pick up food from the food processing plant, and we deliver it to the centre of Chipping Norton. All very nice, all very good. We've also got planks set up. There's a wood one somewhere. Logs, there it is. And then we got oil, 2 lots of oil. It's all very nice and very lovely. Now, I believe this farm produces a lot more than these trucks here can carry. Also, I've got these set up now. Something I've spotted from other people's videos. Also, I've read all the comments. That's the other thing I wanted to say. And I know I said at the start that I've recorded a lot of videos in advance. So, don't assume I've ignored your comments. I have read them all. I've replied to as many as I can. And there's been some really, really useful information given to me. Things like remove the mod that does left-hand drive. You'll see, well, you should have already seen by now why that mod was a bad idea. That's something I hope the devs add in, actually, is left-hand drive. But I don't think it'll work well for this map now because we've already started it. But yeah, little things like use the infrastructure to your advantage as well. I think that's what the tip actually was, because it seems really obvious to say use the infrastructure, but I know exactly what you mean. Like, the roads here exist for a reason, same with the waterways, and in fact we'll come to the waterways in a second, because I was planning on using trains for something today, but I might actually use water instead. We'll see how feasible that is. And yeah, just use the terrain to your advantage. Don't try and go through the middle of the land here if you can, because it will cost you an arm and a leg. Go round the sides instead. And if you're using the infrastructure that already exists, like all these roads, you're not paying infrastructure maintenance, which is great, because that's something that has been biting me in the backside since this series began. Right, we're getting quite a few vehicles backing up here now, to the point that I'm actually going to sell some vehicles to make some money back. Yes, and I think we'll sell 5 more. And I also want to increase the maintenance. Yeah, we'll increase the maintenance slightly, just to get the vehicle condition back, because very bad is very bad, as you can imagine. So yeah, what I want to do today is get this little logistics thing here up and running. So I don't know where goods can be taken to. There are some places nearby. Newton Aycliffe, that's near here, isn't it? Is it just south of us? I know. Oh, Gravesend though. We can go to Gravesend. So yeah, I want to have iron ore and coal brought in. So iron ore from here to the steel mill, and maybe coal from here or over here to the steel mill. And then steel taken up here to the goods factory, but also bring grain down here to the chemical plant, and then take plastic over to the goods factory, and then take the goods from here and bring them back to somewhere like Gravesend where we can drop them off. Now, in terms of vehicles right now, we have not good vehicles. We've got horse-drawn carriages, and I think trains, we've got like the basic steam loco, which is terrible, let's be honest. No one likes the first steam loco in this game. So I think we're going to go with something a little different. First of all, we're going to use the road here for the iron ore. For the coal, I was tempted to use a train, maybe just for this shuttle here. The only thing I don't like is the train runs empty back, and I would rather it carried something. But then maybe, I think this would be too... This is a good distance, but it's a long... I mean, we could do it through road as well, I suppose, and just connect this over to here, and then build a bridge of some kind over here. Oh, there's Newton Aycliffe, so that's a good delivery for the goods there. This might be the coal one we use. Alternatively, we can bring it down here and then put it on a boat. That's not a bad idea, actually. Could end up doing that just to save on infrastructure costs. But we'll start with the iron ore one first, because that's going to be by far the easiest. So let's go with... Oh yes, also the summer update has arrived now as well. So things are easier to work with. Maximum credit to the devs for this huge upgrade as far as I'm concerned. Especially when it comes to railway, because now signals are there. And you don't have to go here and then go on the little thing up at the top here. And then, you know, everything is organised a lot clearer and a lot nicer. So, very happy with that. So, yeah, let's go with truck station. We'll have one platform. And I think I will build this like here, maybe. Like that. And then we'll go streets, this. Connect you up like so. So that should now be connected. Yep, good stuff. Get rid of that, please. Yes, we've got loads of vehicles here. Are they saying mediocre now? So that's not bad. What else? It would be the food ones, wouldn't it? Yeah. So we'll get these on... Oh, not high. Or is it high? No, it is high. Okay. Not ideal, but it'll have to do. So yeah, that's now connected. So we'll come over to the steel mill here and we'll add a drop-off, which I kind of want to do on its own little street. So if I build this out like this, and then this like this, I think this will work. If I build you, yeah, like that. That will be preferential to me. And then we'll go new line. And we're going from here to here. Now, again, someone pointed out in the comments, you don't have to choose the load unload thing here. It will just carry what is available. And actually, that's something that I use on OpenTTD a lot when I'm working with freight. Is I don't... Oops, that's not what I wanted. I don't set it up to load or unload specific goods if I can help it. I try to make it so that it... hang on, let me let me think where I was going with this. So yeah, I only let's say the goods trains that I use, like the manufactured goods trains, so things that can carry food, goods, manufacturing supplies, things like that. I try to make it so that it can unload and load whatever is available. So it's always carrying something. And that can be handy for this too. So this one right now, not so much. But in the future, we might have trucks that go from A to B, where A accepts something that B produces and B accepts something that A produces. And you can just let it work itself out at that point, which I think is a good thing. Just checking that's not getting overloaded now. So this line here now is, well, I was about to say is set up and good to go, but it's not just yet. So you are what? Chipping Norton. Whoops. Iron ore. There we go. I did spell Chipping Norton right, didn't I? Yes, good. And your color is going to be, I don't know, maybe like this, orange. That works. So yeah, coal, I'm going to start here, bring it down to the water, and then put it on a boat, and then transport that along. I think I might also have the goods brought down to the boat, and then taken to Newton Aycliffe. That might be a good way of doing it. Then we don't have to build bridges. The boat acts as the bridge. Is there anything else near the water? I mean, this produces steel, which we could use eventually to take over there, but we need waste for that first. We've got a sawmill down here. There's another coal mine down here, actually, that we could link up in the future. I'm not saying we do it now, necessarily. Plus, we got this farm here, grain farm, that we could bring down here to the chemical plant. Let's actually get that set up as well, thinking about it. So, I'm going to build another... That's not road. That looks like... I don't know why that looks like a road vehicle in my head, because it really doesn't when you look at it twice. Alright, is this linked? Yes. I actually think I made that first one so that it wasn't linked originally, and I had to build the street to make it link up. That wasn't my smartest move, let's be honest. Alright, we'll connect this up as well, and then down this side of things, I might try and make a more circular one this time. So we'll bring you out like this, and then around like that. That should be good enough. Perfect. Again, it doesn't really need to be like this. I'm just doing it for reasons. So you, new line, you're going to be picking up there, delivering here, and you are... So this line here is going to be chipping Norton grain number 1. And this one down here is going to be chipping Norton grain... Oops. Not Garain, Mark. Grain number 2. And we'll also make you full load all. I think this is a good waiting time. 10 seconds minimum just to keep the frequency, and then 120 seconds maximum just so we're not sat there waiting forever. We'll also make you yellow. School Lane, that's a nice road name. It's a shame it's nowhere near a school. Right, so these are now set up and ready to go. So we've got the iron ore, we've got the steel, and we've got... What are you in? Alright, hang on. I think it might be a good idea to make more of these, because they're all making huge amounts of money, as you can see. Apart from the lines we haven't got started yet. Although the food one, not so much. That might be because of the maintenance, though. Might also be because the the waiting time is a bit high right now. But then that could be because we're not delivering down here as much as we were before. I might remove a couple of vehicles from food. We'll do 3. That should sort it out. Oh, excuse me, sneezing. Deary me. Oh, and again. Ah, it's one of those days. Suffering from hay fever. Never fun. Okay, so the last one then is coal. This is the one I'm dreading the most. So I think I might get these two going first, just so we're making some money at least. So let's grab you, and we'll go new vehicles, cargo, European horse-drawn carriage. Let's get like... I'm going to go like 20 of these. And you're all going to run on iron ore. We're going to need way more than that still. We're going to need way, way more than that. But I'm just going to start with that. And then we'll get 15. And we'll run you on grain 2. So if I now go here, we should see the rate on this one here is 31. The rate on this one here is 32. So that obviously needs to increase. We'll give them a chance to actually get out and running first before we start critiquing it too much. This is going to end up being a busy junction down here. So I can see this being a candidate for either a slip road here or traffic lights. We shall see. But yeah, this is now running. In future as well, I'll build a shortcut across here. But right now, we're just going to use the infrastructure that's already available to us. I'm going to build the dock next. Or am I? Actually, that's... maybe I will, maybe I won't. Can I connect this to the road? Yes, I can. That saved on some cost there as well. So we'll build you there. The idea with this really... Oh, God, hello. That's loud. The idea with this really is to keep it as sort of small as possible. Can I build you? That's what I wanted. And then... What's MISC? Oh, pedestrian entrance. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to do that. It already had one. There we go. Okay, so you're connected up now. So we can in a second work on that side of things. Yeah, this is going to need way more vehicles, because this right now is full. I think the technical term is full. So we'll grab you, we'll grab you, and then we'll select all of you, and we'll hit clone. There goes a lot of our money. How much was that dock to build, by the way? I didn't actually see. Okay, that's not too bad. $250,000 roughly. What's the rate on this one now? 64. Yeah, I mean, once it starts delivering, it should start making money, I hope. It's to do with distance travelled and things, but this is the straight line distance, and this is the way the vehicles have to go. I just hope I haven't messed this up again. That's the thing. I just hope I haven't messed this up. Also, where's the Right, the combine's there. I think... What's the lay of the land here? Because we need to go... possibly this way. Down to a dock here, or... I'm just looking for the flattest terrain, so we're not like proper tunneling and building embankments and stuff. This way maybe? Sweep it through here, so start up there, bring it down. But then that's quite a long way to go to the water. I mean, this isn't too bad. This little bit here, or if better yet, we travel this way and then round. Let's build the actual dock first. So I think something like that. And then we build the dock itself. Like this. And then that'll go from there up to there. And then we might be able to make it bring something back as well at some point. Or we can make it come back to here and then over to there. I don't know. Right now, I don't know. So this is struggling to fill up right now. Why is that? You are a consumer, right? Yeah. 14. Transport 100%. So I think it is starting to get there. See, it's taking some out of here now and giving it to there. Yeah. So that should balance out over time. That's fine. This has got, you know, ore for days. So that's also fine. First delivery has been made. Now, how are we doing with the line? Right now it is losing money still. Although, it's coming back. There you go. It's coming back. So over time that should start making money. The grain one is always going to be trickier to get going as well. We do still need to get chemicals from here up to... Oh, it's all the way over there. Ooh, what are we going to use for that? That is a candidate for a train. For sure. Yeah. That is a candidate for a train. I just want to make sure we're not spending more than we're earning right now. So what have we got? Where is it? Here. So yeah, right now we spent a lot here, but a lot of that was investments. So construction or vehicles even. Yeah, and we can start repaying some of the loan as well. That will help things along. How long have I been going for? 20 minutes, okay. Just checking I'm not overdoing the recordings as well. So yeah, over here as well, these vehicles haven't yet spread themselves out neatly, so we got a bit of a queue. Can I change that, actually? 1 second. 1 second. Yes, there's no waiting time there, so it's just how long it takes for them to actually unload it. That's fair enough. Oh, that's my ears. So we need to start getting coal over here soon, otherwise we won't have any steel produced, which means it will stop accepting iron ore after a while. Let's build... I'm going to go straight out like this. Now, how much of a slope is that? That's not too bad. Still not ideal, but it's not too bad. And I think I could get away with building something like this. And then that's my little turning circle. So I think if I built this here, yep, it does serve it. Good stuff. Alright, so now from here, kind of need to snake it up and over this hill. Do it as cheaply as possible. I saw it 18,000 just now. There we go. And then from here, we'll drop down this way. And then it's, I mean, it's not flat, along here. Don't get me wrong. Oh, wow, that's quite... Might have to be a bit weaving this just to avoid some of these little slopes. Very deceptive. Alright, we'll join you up like that. And then building-wise, we'll have you here. With a street connected like this. I'm also going to build a depot. Round. Build you here, as expensive as that might be. I also need to build a ship depot. Shipyard, sorry. Where does that go? Does that go... That can't be... Yeah, I was going to say that can't be where that goes. I'll build it, like, here for now. Okay. So, new line. There to there. Where's the nearest town? Sedgefield? Should we go Sedgefield Coal? There we go. I think that's the right spelling. Yep, good. We'll make you as dark as possible. So you're going to be full load any, or full load all, sorry. And then, again, we'll make you like 120. That's fine. You're just going to be unload. That's cool. Okay, and then we'll get the other line here, which is going to be this like that. And you're going to be Sedgefield. Actually, are you? No, you're going to be Newton Aycliffe Coal, just to separate. Coal. Oops. My microphone blocks my keyboard, by the way, just in case you're wondering why I'm unable to type. Full load all. We'll give you a slightly longer, maybe like 20 and 3 minutes, I think is fine. Actually, 10 seconds is fine. If you fill up in 10 seconds, then we're doing something right. And then here, you're just going to unload for now. We'll just leave that at default. Alright. You. Buy vehicles. Horse-drawn. We'll get 10 of you. And you're all going to go on Sedgefield Coal. And then here, buy vehicles. We'll go cargo. How much are you? 500,000. But you can't hold coal. Whereas you can. Yeah, and you're just less than 500,000. We'll just buy one of you for now. And we'll send you out. Maybe I should have waited a second for this to actually start. Oh, you are filling up with coal now. There you are. So you should now have consumer, yeah, Newton Aycliffe steel. Shipping 400. Wow. Why's my D key stop working? That was weird. And of course you're going that way first. Of course you are. No, turn around. Come to Sedgefield first. Okay. How are we doing? So, the iron ore is almost making money. The grain is now making money. But I don't know how sustainable that will be. So the next task will be to create a railway that will follow the river, I think, and end up over here. What are we going to do with the steel? I think the steel will transport via road. And then the goods will be shipped to Newton Aycliffe itself. That, I think, is a good plan. Have you got coal on board? Yes, you have. Fantastic. I kind of want to keep this pinned for a bit, just to see what it does when it actually fills up. This is going to need a lot more vehicles soon, this line. But that's fine. That's a nice problem to have. And yeah, things are starting to look good on the map. So long as I've done everything correctly, of course. Alright, this one is now actually heading off. Be interesting to see how long this journey takes as well, actually. And maybe in the future. So we got this one here going to there. We could potentially build a dock here and take out the road and just have it done through shipping. It's not a bad idea. That might have been a good idea to do now, actually. But, yeah. What can you do? We are producing. Eventually, we will have... What are you? Newton Aycliffe Goods Factory. Yeah, that'll become its consumer. And that'll all be good. We're about halfway on this journey now. Over here. Yeah, it's filling up nicely. We might need a second boat soon. I'll be very interested to see how much money this makes. Right now, this is the only line that isn't making a profit. But it's also the only line that is yet to deliver. So that would explain it. So slow right now. So slow. But I think I might have finally cracked the code. Wow, that cost me 2 grand. This better deliver more than 2 grand's worth of stuff. Park up and... What was that, 65,000? Oh, yes. Okay, I think we're on to a winner here, people. I think we're on to a winner here. So much so that I'm already going to double up on this. Because I think we'll need it. They will space themselves out, of course. Because right now we've got at least one... Why are you going that way as well? This way. Dummy. I want to see how quickly this fills up. So it should be both sections of the ship will fill up. There we go. Oh, this is going to make... Right, I'll keep you pinned. It's going to make me so much money, this. This line here, I'm also going to double up on the number of vehicles. Because I think that's the smart thing to do. So I'll check the rates quickly. So this rate here is 123. And this rate here is 102. Or it's 127 now. So I don't mind the carriages being a little bit higher than the boats. That makes sense to me. So long as we're actually getting coal delivered. Because, yeah, that's full right now. So, yeah, we need to get all this coal down to here. How confident am I? How comfortable am I at starting to build the train? Right now, still not quite yet. I will start the steel line now, though. So we've got this little... this little shebang here. Let me just wait for the autosave to finish doing its thing. So this shipment that we're bringing in here is going to hopefully get us almost 120,000. That would be lovely. I've done it again. Clicked on the wrong thing. So yeah, this... where's my money gone? There it is. So I want to build this in this gap. Pretty much. Like so. And then street... You're going to connect up like this when I can. There we are. Starting to worry about the money situation then, but we seem to be okay. Now this is going to be an interesting loop to build. I think I'm going to come out like this. And then bring it right round like this. And then you are going to go... there. There we are. Right, I just want to watch this arrive because it's coming in now. And then we'll move on to the next thing. Because we are definitely going to have steel now. What was that? 158,000 was that? Oh, that's excellent. That is very, very nice. Awesome. Right, new line. Here to here. You are going to be Newton Aycliffe steel. We'll make you a nice grey colour. We don't have a nice grey colour. I don't know. Purple. Whatever that is. Dark, deep, something purple. 10 seconds and then 120. Good, good. Cool, cool, cool. And then, yeah, you're ready to go. So we'll get some road vehicles on that as well. I think we'll start with maybe 15. Maybe 10. It's always easier to add more. And you're going to go on steel. There we are. Alright. So yeah, we're starting to build up a nice little logistics network. I'm very, very happy. We got steel pouring in already, which is fantastic. That's going to be brought over here. The chemicals are going to be brought in by train still, unless I truck it down to the road. I might not even have to. If I build a road straight down to the dockside here, I might be able to do it like that. It'll be a long trip because we've got to go up there, round and back. But is that the worst thing? Probably not. Probably not. Where are you? Is there anywhere else nearby that would accept goods? I don't think there is. Not on the river, anyway. We've got Downham Market over there. Yeah, there's nowhere else nearby. Bridge House. But that's it. Or Brig House. I think, is it Bridge House or Brig House? I have no idea. What have we got waiting here? That's doing well. This is bringing... Oh, 70 hours. Right, let's see what a full load gets us, shall we? This is going to be exciting. Also, how's this doing? God, why is that so loud? That's really loud in my ears. We might need to double up on the ships again, just to keep a steady flow of coal coming in. Especially now we're relying on it for steel production. So at the end of the day, the first leg of your distribution chain should be the one that has the highest capacity. Because all other ones after that rely on that first one. Alright, here he is. And £191,000. Oh, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Look how quickly it's burning through that coal. Quite literally. Ha! Didn't even get that pun at first. But yeah, I think we need to double up on ships. Or at least add a third one. I'm just going to add a third one for now. Because that's going to use up a lot of money. Right, the last thing I'm going to do then is build the railway. And see about getting this up and running. How are we doing with steel here? 10 right now, but they're told to wait anyway. Any deliveries here? Not yet. So what? The bit I'm going to struggle with, I think the railway might go around the iron ore mine here. But then it's got to go... Might be able to thread it through there perhaps, but kind of should have factored that in before I started. But then it needs to turn inland anyway to head up to the goods factory, so... But I want to keep it down here because it'll reduce the number of inclines and level crossings and things like that. So how much is this going to cost me? That's the next big question. We'll go with the cargo terminus station because it might be cheaper. 120. I can't see it being longer. Actually, maybe it will be longer than that. We'll go with 160 to start with. Could I build this over here? Would that connect? Yes. If I can get it to work. Yes, that connects. That's good. Because that's already saving a little bit of money. I think. That might be the best place for it, to be honest. And then on this side of things... I mean, where's good over here? Try and keep it cheap. Does that... Yeah, that just about connects. Maybe if I built it down here a bit more. 169. Then it goes up to 170 again. So I think around here. As I whack my microphone again. I think around there works best. But then I've got to... Yeah, so straight away you can see the problem here. So this is, I think the word would be problematic. It's going to be a bit of a rough ride, this. It's going to be constantly, because I'm going to keep it as flat to the ground as I can. Which means, oh god, that's awful. Try and keep the cost down. But yeah, I'm just gonna let it follow the slope of the land, basically. How do I get rid of? It's that, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll do it like this. Bear in mind it's going to be full coming up this slope, so that's going to slow it right down as well. I want to bring it down here like this. We're going to run along the water now, or as close to the water as we can get. There we are, and then around to here. Hopefully, can I squeeze past here? Yes, I can. If I do it to here, that looks nice. And then swing it in. I mean, that looks expensive. Is it expensive? Why is it doing that? I don't know. There you go. It saves a lot of money. God, we're right up against the water here. Look at that. And now I've got to start taking it back up the hill again. Just turn that off. Alright, there we go. So this is going to be for the plastic. So we'll get the depot hooked up. I think for now I'm just going to plonk that here. Like so. Okay. Now I need to wait for some money to come in so I can buy the train. Because I want... no, I need the line first. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Here. To... here. And you are... Newton... Acliff... Plastic... That is what that symbol is, isn't it? I think so. I'm also going to tell you to full load all. We'll wait 10 seconds and this will be... I might have this set to 3 minutes actually. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's not bad. Alright, we'll wait for autosave to finish. There we go. So, this is plastic, right? Yeah. This little fiddly bit at the end here could be problematic, but... Oh, wow, that's a strange looking piece of track, isn't it? Hang on a sec. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Let's fix that, because that could be awful. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Cool. How much is this train going to cost? And should I build a passing loop so I can have two? Probably should, but we'll see how much this is going to cost me first. So you are 243,000. And then I need something that can carry plastic, which looks to be this. Yeah. And I'll need, what, 80... Now, how long's our... Maybe that? 40 capacity, that should be alright. 1.4 million, though. Oy, that's expensive. Gotta wait for some more ships to come in, I think. Oh, we are earning money at a fair old whack. This might be something for next episode, maybe. 90 horsepower. I mean, what does that mean? Top speed for slopes. Flat 25, medium 12, high not enough power. I don't think that's an issue. I don't know if that's an issue. I no idea. I might take some of these off. So that's 943,000. That's a bit more affordable. Come on, game. Just give me them. Actually, I can just quickly take out. I did pay off that loan specifically for this. So let's add those back in. 1.4 million. And you are going to run on this. Right, let's see how much plastic we get flowing in. Have you registered? Not yet. Why have you not yet registered? There we go. So you're now getting the plastic coming in. Just one right now. That's not good, is it? Two. Why is it taking so long? So it says 18 there. 3. Is it just the loading time of the train maybe is quite slow? Also, you're losing money now. You're also losing money now. It fluctuates. That might be because of the maintenance costs as well. I suppose. I think this iron ore needs to be replaced with a ship. I think that would be much better. Plus then the rate should be the same, or at least the amount being delivered each time should be the same. That's not a bad idea. What have you've only got an eighth of your actual cargo right now. That's not very good at all. Also, I got it in ×3 right now, in case you're wondering why it looks so fast. I might have just built this line too long. That's a problem that I might have done. Again, a ship isn't the worst idea for this. We'll see how this copes. So right now it's going at a cool 25 miles an hour anyway. We'll see how much it earns. I also want to see what happens here as the train approaches. Because we haven't got any barriers here now, but one of the things they added in this update they've just released is vehicles now actually wait for the barrier. There you go, you hear the bell ring. I don't know where that bell is, because there's nothing here. Oh, that's a beautiful sight. It's really loud in my ears. There you go, and now they start. So we're still going at 25. So the uphill there didn't seem to affect anything, which is good. And ding. 48,000. Which for that isn't bad. It's not profitable yet, but that's not bad at all, to be fair. And now we've got 10 waiting, but by the time the train gets back, there should be more. So that's now saying 20. I think one of the problems as well is we're not delivering enough, anywhere near enough grain, because we haven't got enough vehicles on this line. So let's work on that, shall we? I think also the maintenance of these needs to go up. Oh wow, we got so many here. We don't need this many on this line. I'm going to move you over to grain 2. Oh, did not mean to pin you. I think one of the problems here now is no, it's still diverting the majority of it over here. It's just taking too long to fill up. What was I going to change? Oh yeah, I was going to add... Or actually, what I was going to do here was delete... that to save on infrastructure maintenance, and then come over here and add a second, maybe a third there, just to allow this to have more capacity. Cool. Where's the train? Still on its way back. I don't actually know if this is going to make us any money still. I think we might have gone too early with it. But I'm really tempted to switch this over to ship. But I don't know. Maybe it just needs more vehicles. What's the rate of this right now? 81. So yeah, that's bad. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. I'll try and get the condition of these up. There we go. Let's pin you for a second. We're going to clone... Oh, not enough money. Oh yeah, I've lost a lot of money there. I wish it would tell you how much it would cost to clone the vehicles. There we go. So that's now 101. I think I'm going to do it one more time, if the game will let me. If we get enough money coming in. We're transporting a lot of stuff now, so that's also good. How much do I need? It was around 200,000, I think. So maybe I'll aim for 300,000 and go from there. Now we're fluctuating now, so I think I'll leave it to settle down a bit. Someone's doing something outside my window. I'm pretty sure my microphone's picking that up as well, which is annoying. What's better, actually, having one big train that can carry lots of stuff, or having two little trains that carry half as much but twice as often, if that makes sense? Does that make sense? Probably makes sense. I want to follow this and see how much this one makes. Because right now, that's the biggest loss. The grain 2 here, that will start making more money soon. The rate is terrible. It's because it's got to go kind of around the long way. In fact, this is still the longest journey. And that could be shortened, but at what cost? The infrastructure maintenance will be a nightmare. But it's only the plastic and the grain right now that's losing us money. But I'll keep an eye on the grain. I'll keep adding vehicles to it periodically. And that should make up for that. I'm still tempted to switch the iron ore over to boat. Because you don't actually have to have it. If I build a road down just straight across like this, and then had a little something here and a dock connected to it, that's all I need to make that work. Nothing physically crosses the railway. And if necessary, I'll divert the railway slightly just to be able to fit a dock in. So, like here, I might have the line go like that a little bit more, and then build a dock in the space. We have got quite a queue building here, though. So is that because of the waiting time? Yeah, I'm going to turn that off. Just get them moving. If they're full, move, basically. Alright, let's see how much this makes. So it's over half full. And coming in now. And we made 234,000 was that. Which is enough to make it profitable. Good. Okay, and then the last piece of that puzzle will be another ship that goes from here over to Newton Aycliffe, which also accepts, it accepts lots of things. Goods, construction materials, and mail, but everything accepts mail. There's also a possibility here, if we build a dock, we can then start running passengers, say, from Chipping Norton to Newton Aycliffe. via... So let's have a look at... So yeah, Chipping Norton to Chipping Norton. Okay, that's... Yeah, you'd expect that. Newton Aycliffe not on there yet. But yeah, possibility for passengers maybe, and then we can start going up and down the river. That's something we'll look at in the future. The one last thing then I want to add today is this dock. Or the boat system. So we'll build you. If I build you there, you're already connected, which is perfect. And then if I come over here, where is actually the section? So it's over here. This is not going to be cheap, is it? Not in the slightest, unless I build it here. And that does cover... That does actually cover a lot of the buildings that require goods. So it's not a bad thing. In fact, that covers all of the buildings. Actually, no, there's a couple... I don't know why I'm pointing at my screen because you can't see it. There's a couple in the left-hand side there that aren't covered. But this is good enough where we're not bulldozing buildings to make this work. Come on, game. Give me the money. This will be the end of that little chain as well. From coal, iron ore and grain through plastic and steel to goods. And then we deliver them to their final destination too. I will, from next episode onwards, start looking around the map again as well to see what other industries we could potentially serve in a similar fashion. Get these distribution chains working from start to finish. Origin to destination, I think, is a better way of explaining it. We are slowly making the money we need. Slowly but surely. Is this train going to be full now? Yes, it is. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I want to keep an eye on that then and see how much money that makes. Come on, game. Let me build this dock. Let me build the dock. God, it's struggling to build up speed right now. I think there is potential cause there to have a second train in the future. No, not in any rush to do that right now, though. I swear the profit there is going up, despite the fact it hasn't delivered anything in a while. How's that possible? Do you know what I'm going to do quickly as well? I'm going to go back to you, manage vehicles, select all. I'm going to bring that back down. And then we're going to do the same thing for food. In fact, can I select... all? There we go. I figured that's what the all button did, but apparently it doesn't. Is that because there's depots here as well? Possibly. But we'll go normal. Again, just to start building up money, because I've now got the money to build the dock here. This is good real estate for a passenger service too. There we are. Perfect. And then we can start this line up once we get the money. So we'll go here to here. Oh, I didn't see how much that made. But we're way in profit now, so that must have been a lot. You are going to be full load. We won't put a time on this. We'll also make you, I don't know, that. And you're going to be Newton Aycliffe goods. Cool. And then finally we need to buy the boat that's actually going to operate this. So you down here, cargo. So you carry anything, but your capacity is 70 actually. So what's the difference between these? This one's cheaper. Yeah, this one's cheaper. Does it carry goods? I'm not seeing... Oh yeah, I do see them. There we are. Can I afford two? No. Let's get the one for now then. And we'll stick you on goods. Are we alright up here right now? It's almost full again. So I think it was just we had a supply issue. Once we got that ironed out, See, I think we have capacity on this line for a second train. I firmly believe we do. You are now filling up as well, which is fantastic. So we could also, this iron ore mine here, we could build a dock there and bring it down and round to here. I think we're okay for... Actually, we're not. Yeah, we're struggling with iron ore still. Is that line making us money? That's the question. It actually is. So yeah, I'm going to add more vehicles to this. Keep you pinned. I'll do like 5 at a time. That takes it up to 104. And I think if I do it again, that should be enough. Should be, maybe, hopefully, somewhat. Oh, we lost a huge amount of money then. This train, though, I think is actually doing the business for us now, which is great. Because I've struggled so much to get trains profitable in this game. And I think I might have cracked it here. Don't do them immediately. Seems to be the key. Actually have something that covers the original losses whilst you build up to it. We got a full train now, though, so I'm going to keep an eye on this. As it comes through. I want to see how much money it makes. I don't know where the boat is either. First boat. The goods boat. Bring those in. 113. That looks a lot better. Alright, train's crossing the road now. Here it comes. And arrived. Screech to a halt. Come on, train. 390,000. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. So now we need to get more steel. We had a backlog of steel, but we need these two rates to be the same. So your rate is, what? 52, and yours is going to be higher than that, surely. Oh, only 38. Okay, so that does actually work. And then yours is 32. Where is that boat? There. Maybe I should have built another dock. One a bit closer. Right. I think that'll do for this episode then, guys. I think that will do. Oh, we got a bit of a queue down here. I changed this, didn't I? Didn't I make it no queue? Yeah. So it's just the actual loading time now of the vehicle is the problem. Let's get a couple of extra ones of these. Oh, autosave. My good old friend, autosave. There we are. So this will fill up a little bit more. This is definitely a candidate for boats. Definitely, definitely, definitely. What's the rate of this line as well? Quickly, 176. Now, I've noticed that we're not getting enough here. So the last thing I will do is add... $163, and the rate of this line was 176. So I need this to be a little bit higher still. No. Idiot. There we go. 196. Good enough. Alrighty, yes, that will do it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course, if you're enjoying the series so far. Drop some comments down below. Feedback is very, very helpful with this game, so any feedback you have whatsoever, please do drop it down below. It really does help me out. Besides that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.